the other side negative. In an insulator, the electrons religio themselves within the atom or molecule. Living one side of the atom, the positive, and the other side of the atom will negative. The polarization of an atom is nothing but making the separation of charges by keeping any another material with very near. As predicted, when these negative charges are very near for a material, then the positive charges are attracted by these, and this will be separated by the positive and negatives in this material. Polarization is not necessarily a charge imbalance. Charging by friction. When insulators are rubbed together, one gives up electrons and becomes positively charged, while the other gains electrons and becomes negatively charged. Here, when we rub a rod with a far rubber, then the negatively charged is placed on the rubber, and this woolen fur is consist of the positives. And in the other way, the materials have different affinities for electrons. A triboelectric series writes this relative affinity, and the material will give up electrons to another material below it on a triboelectric series. Common examples of charging by friction: small shocks from a doorknob after walking a carpet with rubber sole shoes, and plastic food wrapped sticks to a container. Sweater pulled over your head, the sparks will come like an example of the frictional force. A laundry from the dryer that clings are also an example for the frictional force which will exist the surfaces on this charge. When you rub the balloon with the hide sticks that to a wall will produce the charges. Charging by a conduction. When a charged conductor makes contact with a neutral conductor, there is a transfer of charge, charging negatively. That you can observe here. When the negatively charged rubber, when we are keeping as very near for the neutral ball, then that will be attracted by the negative, and that too will be gets the negatively charged. In the same way, the electrons transfer from the rod to the ball, leaving them both the negatively charged. It is the reason for that. In charging positively, the same thing what we are doing here also with the positive